Hey guys, this is Mr. H. I'm doing question 29 from the January 2026 Algebra 1 Regents exam. Basically, they've given us a point and the slope, and they want us to come up with the equation, and they want it in slope-intercept form. I wrote this on the paper because this is what we need to get to. Now, if you know how to use the formula or this equation, it's easy to find the equation. They've given us the y value, which is 3, so I'm going to plug that in over here. They've given us the slope, which is 2/3, and they've also given us the x coordinate, which is 6, and we're just going to solve for b. Now, real quick, you can, if for some reason you're struggling with the algebra, you can just store those numbers and then just do menu 32 and use insol or linsol and find the y-intercept, which is going to be -1. But I'm going to go ahead and do this algebraically real quick because it's pretty simple. So 2/3 of 6 is going to be 4. This is going to be 2. 2 times 2 is 4. So we got 3 equals 4 plus b. Subtract 4 from both sides. And you've got a -1 equals b, which is what we've already seen. Now, here's what I would like for my students to be able to do. This to me is when I know my students are really test savvy and they are using their mind and being creative. Now, to me, the easiest way to do this question is actually to graph using the slope, do, rise over run, right? But they didn't give us graph paper. So what I looked at is I said, hey, there's a question over here where I'm going to have to graph. What I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of use this to kind of come up with the equation, and then either I'll erase it. Don't use pen because we don't want to mark this out. We want to do something, and you don't actually have to put everything there. But so I'm going to go to 6, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to put a point, we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3 right here, right? And now I'm going to do the slope. So the slope is 2/3, so I just need another point. So I go up 2 and over 3. Or a better way to go is to go down 2 and over 3, and then go down 2 and over 3 more. And that's where we are. Now, as soon as you get 2 points, you're going to draw your line the best you can, and that's going to help you usually figure out what you're doing. I used rise over run. I went down 2 and then over 3. Down 2 and then over 3. And a negative over negative makes a positive. So down 2 and then over 3, right? So I got to here, so that's my y-intercept. That's a nice way to do this if you know how to do rise over run. So I know my equation because I know the y-intercept now. So I can go back here and I can go y equals, remember they want the equation, they don't want the y-intercept. So you're going to go 2/3 x minus 1. This is what they want you to do. That's worth 2 points. It's pretty simple. Again, it's easier to me to use rise over run, but even though they didn't give me graph paper, I'm going to use this. I decided to use this graph temporarily to come up with the equation, and then I erase what I did, and now I'm ready for the next question. All right, I'm going to stop, post.